Jeden z největších streamerů na Twitchi právě dostal ban. Ano, bavíme se o Jynxim, mým oblíbeným autistovi, který proslavil hru Rainbow Six Siege a dal jí ten druhý nádech. Pokud nevíte, kde je Jynxzi, tak editore, puse pár klipů, prosím.
L excuses, right hand on the Bible. God can strike me down if I'm lying. That brother is cheating! Take my word!
Dobrý, tak teď už snad se chytáte. Je to ten uřvaný týpek, který klip farmí a je celkem funny a má autismus. Takže tak, jdeme se na to kouknout. Má ban. Jynxzi situation is insane. Jdeme se na to kouknout.
Someone changed my title? Alright, give me a list of all the moderators that are in the stream right now. Someone's getting fired today. On mod, every mod!
I don't think Jynxzi needs any introduction. He's basically the guy who single-handedly revived the entire Rainbow Six Siege scene.
Ne, to je actually pravda. Klipy s Jynxim prostě na TikToku začaly pumpovat a najednou player count Rainbow Six Siege docela šel nahoru, přitom, že to byla prostě mrtvá hra, klasika prostě Ubisoft. Ale týpek začal pumpovat klipy z té hry a najednou nic, tu hru hraje milion lidí, kámo. Docela insane.
What did I miss?
Before Jynxzi, you would never have a new gen utter the words, "So we're in copper," and then also pretty
Okay, dobře.
much every comment section you see of horrendous Siege gameplay will be something like Wooden Log 3 or Toilet Paper 4. And one thing I really commend to Jynxzi is a lot of streamers that get big really quickly, they're just a flash in the pan. They eventually do fall off. But Jynxzi still has like over 7 million Twitch followers. And he's
Jynxzi je insane, kámo, actually, nevím, jestli možná někomu Jynxzi a Caseyho nepřijdou fany. Mně přijdou fany jak svině, actually. Před nějakou dobou jsem se koukal na video o Jynxiho. Já nevím proč. Bylo tam podle mě nějaký 10hodinový video z Clashka, ale já ho to asi nenajdu. Ale prostě bylo to 10 hodin video z Clash Royale. Já jsem to koukal celý. A to nehraju Clash Royale. A mě to bavilo, chápeš? Takhle jsem si dělal své věci, měl jsem to na pozadí puštěné a říkal jsem si, haha, Jynxzi, ty jsi veselá koba, ty vole. Je to frajer, actually, Jynxzi mě baví jak svině, baví mě.
He still gets tens of thousands of views consistently every stream. Now, I do know that Jynxzi is like moved away from Siege a little bit and he's playing like mobile games now. I think it's...
O tom přesně mluvím, ale to je docela meta teď. Já jsem viděl, že to hraje Onepixel, nebo asi před měsícem. Jynxzi, Onepixel to hrál, i Hyzet u nás to hrál, ne snad?
Like Clash Royale or something, because that is just an absolute view beast at the minute. But Jynxzi was streaming like any other day, and then one of his moderators messaged him saying that they were receiving paranormal activity on the stream. Now, what does paranormal activity on the stream mean? I mean, he wasn't playing Phasmophobia. It's a bit of a weird word to use. But on Jynxi's stream, the title actually changed to "He has rage quit and need a few minutes. They will be back soon." Jynxzi checks it when he's live, and then he realizes, wait a minute, I didn't change my stream to that title.
Jynxzi, on my life, I did not do that.
Someone
Takže jemu se random prostě měnili kámo title na Twitchi, tady někdo dáme nějakou krysu kámo v mod týmu.
changed my title?
There is a ghost among us, bro.
Kámo, to je insane.
We need to conduct a full-blown investigation.
Now, the thing is on Twitch, moderators, if you give them access, they can actually change like the category or the title of your stream. I've had that happen a couple of times. And then what he started to do is go through the chat logs to look for any evidence to see, you know, what kind of moderator it could have been. Now, he doesn't sound super convinced when he's going through the admin list, but he does make the pretty open threat that someone is definitely getting fired today.
Someone's getting fired today. Give me a give me a list of all the moderators that are in the stream.
He checks through the list, and there doesn't really seem to be any signs that any of the moderators actually tampered with the stream.
Jak to byl duch, kámo, tam je někde Kasper, píčo, v tom mod týmu, holy shit.
If they were to change the stream title, they would have had to like do like a prompt command in chat that Jynxzi would have been able to single out himself. And then Jynxzi concludes that he guesses Twitch did it themselves. But again, I'm not really sure why Twitch admins would go ahead and change the title of a Jynxzi stream themselves.
Proč by Twitch měnil název na He has rage quit a bude back za 5 minut? Jen tak. To nedává smysl. Hombre, tady něco nehraje, Hombre.
It doesn't really add up at all. Obviously, with the hindsight...
Nebo Hombre, počkej, ne. Tam byl Holmes a ten jeho kámoš byl... Jak se jmenoval kámoš Holmese? Holmes a Will? Počkej, Já napíšte do komentářů. Já nevím, to je jedno.
That we have now, he was definitely hacked. So Jynxzi's moderators were pretty confused as well. And then Jynxzi is basically saying that he's just going to unmod everybody. But the thing is, if he unmodded everybody, his entire chat would go into absolute disarray. So they got back to watching TikToks of himself dancing. But then he realizes
Okay.
a few minutes later, the title of his stream is still completely broken, which led Jynxzi to go ahead and change the title of his stream himself. But then 3 minutes later, his chat tells him that, again, someone has changed the title of the stream. Now, at the minute, out of all the hacks that I've seen that have happened to YouTubers, this is like the softest one imaginable, because usually, if a YouTuber gets hacked, 9 times out of 10,
Takže týpek ho hacknul a jen tak mu měnil prostě title na rage quitnul, WTF?
they'll end up tweeting racial slurs on their account, or they'll boot up their YouTube channel and turn it into a live stream promoting some shitty crypto coin. But then he realizes the title
To stalo Adamovi Jíchovi, ne tohle? Že mu tam jel Elon Musk promo na Ethereum nebo něco takového.
was changed to hacked my Instagram by Pierre Bourne, which is probably up there with one of the more funny ways to let someone know that they were hacked. So again, he goes through the lists, he goes through the chats, he can't seem to find who this like rogue moderator is. So he goes fully scorched earth and immediately removes all 90 moderators in his chat.
90 moderátorů, holy shit. Vole. To už je malá firma, kámo.
Just purge everyone. Hi guys. Unmod every mod and every editor. Not the mods that are in the stream though.
And then someone in chat as well also points out, Jynxzi, this might be an overreaction. It could actually be an editor, not a moderator.
Is anyone editor? They can do it from mod view, no chat needed.
Wait a minute.
Bro, I feel like it's an editor, bro. I don't think they're anonymous.
And then someone else actually mentions that if you're a moderator, you can actually change the title without doing it in chat in the mod view page, which basically means that their actions are pretty much untraceable.
A to je taková blbost, kámo, to nechápu. Třeba na Discordu, když uděláte cokoliv jako mod, tak máte action log, kde já si můžu kouknout na absolutně cokoliv. Někdo někoho mluvne, něco napíše, to že se zpráva a tedy. To nechápu, že tam to není, WTF. To mi přijde jako blbost celkem. Takže blbost ne, že tam není, ale blbost, že to tam není. Takhle jsem to myslel.
But true to his word, Jynxzi starts purging the moderators and the editors. The thing is, I feel that Jynxzi blew up so quickly that basically in the early days, whenever someone reached out or they were like chatting a lot, being like, "Hey Jynxzi, can I be a mod?" He was like, "Oh, sure, brother." And so this is why so many people have Morty. Sorry about that.
What the fuck?
But it just shows that he has a lot of moderators that he didn't really personally vet. But even with all the shifting power and the removal of moderators, they still don't know who the person is that is changing the stream title. The thing is, people like Jynxzi, Speed, like they are god tier clip farmers, which is one of the reasons why they're as popular as they are today, because they obviously grew when short form content was taking over the internet, specifically through YouTube and TikTok. But to me, this doesn't even look like a clip farm. He looks genuinely livid about this. And then when Jynxzi and the mods are discussing what to do, the hacker comes back.
Ne, já si kámo, tobě se randomly prostě nějaký paranormální ghost ti mění titly a ty vole, ty se šlaky, že jsi to nezměnil na něco úplně wild, že ty akorát máš rage quitnul a bude zpátky za 5 minut.
And he changes the title from has an 8-incher to back to 2-incher. But for Jynxzi, that's it. Everyone's done. He starts going straight for the guillotine. And while cleaning out the list of moderators, Jynxzi stumbles onto a name that he doesn't actually recognize. A name who is present on stream currently, and that name got awarded moderator literally just now.
Wait, who is this? I don't know who this is. Oh. Whoa, why does it say now? Whoa, we got a hacker. Hi guys, look! It said last modified now. I don't even know who you are. How are you an editor?
So they check his account and then start typing into his offline chat that they're onto him.
Yeah, I'm on to you, buddy. I'm on to you. Hi, guys. I guarantee you it was him because it said last modified now.
His perms are removed, and that should be the end of the story. And if it was, I wouldn't even make a video on it because this is just such a nothing burger. But
Okay.
the thing is, the title change of the stream wasn't in this guy's logs either. And on top of that, the name of the stream was changed again, now claiming that Jynxzi has a 5-incher.
Okay.
Go to his logs. But guys, it's not in the logs. It's not. That's the part that's driving me crazy because
It just changed. Bro, Jynxzi.
Ty vole, ten musel mít nervy jak svině z toho.
So a bunch of people got purged, probably killed, and we're still back to square one. This is like playing through LA Noire and you purposely make all the wrong choices.
Holy shit, LA Noire, to je takový banger, hrál jsi někdo LA Noire, já jsem to Xbox 360, kámo, LA Noire, I'm all in, já nedělám si piču, já jsem byl takovej dement, že my jsme, já jsem měl bráchu, který mu bylo třeba, já nevím, mě bylo tak třeba 10 a jemu bylo tak 3 roky. Já jsem mu přesvědčil, nebo jemu se hrozně líbilo koukat, jak hraju, tak my jsme seděli, kámo, a seděli jsme v těchhle Fedora kloboučcích, když jsme to hráli. To byla taková tradice malá, kámo. Když to tak představím, tak to bylo tak hrozně gejský, ale ty vole, co já bych za to dal, abych si teď zahrál LA Noire v kloboučku, kámo.
Young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman?
They thought they found this guy and, like, you know, exorcised the ghost, but he's still there. The purges continue, people still keep being unmoderated, but there is no proof of who this person is yet. And then, in an Ouroboros cyclical way, it changes back to the original title, has rage quit, and needs a few minutes. They will be back soon. Now, Jynxzi is in a pretty tough position because the moderators that are left, the old guard, I guess, are people that he actually knows. So as a very, very last-ditch attempt, they call up a Twitch rep on stream. And while this is happening, the titles of the stream are still being changed. And then an absolute 200 IQ individual.
Ne, ale jakoby jo, a co máš dělat do prdele? Ty jsi na platformě, kde nemůžeš jakoby zjistit, kdo ti mění titly, tak jako, no tak jo, jakoby jo.
Goes into chat and then tells Jynxzi that he can actually check who's doing this by going onto the creator dashboard, then community activity. But then when Jynxzi actually follows these steps, it's revealed who was changing the titles. It was him, or someone that's managed to log into his Twitch account.
Hackerino.
you can look who changed the title in creator dashboard community
A to je
activity.
insane, že jako, no tak a tohle asi bylo tak 10 minut, ne? Tak 10 minut nebo tak 5. A je divný, že mu to neřekli jako rovnou, kámo. Tam má 20 000 lidí a nikdo mu neřekne, že hej, můžeš to dělat jako v tom community actions, ne? Divný.
It's saying Jynxzi.
Jo, Jynxzi je prostě schizofrení do prdele,
Oh my god. Why is it saying that I changed the title? Is someone in my...
And then what happened is the Twitch rep came back and basically said, yeah, your account's compromised. And in the most Twitch way imaginable, they banned Jynxzi. Now, they do ban him to give him access back to the account and, like, you know, flush out whoever has access. But I just love the fact that...
To je insane, kámo. Ty, abys jako v něco vyřešil, jo, tady máš ban jen tak, jakože z píči.
He got hacked. And therefore, his account gets banned. Like, literally, again, this is like the 50th example of a Twitch streamer being banned for doing something that they had no control over.
Account?
Alright, Jynxzi, I'm gonna talk you through what's gonna happen. They said that what they have to do is they have to ban you. Because they have to... Somebody has your account right now. So they've literally...
What the fuck? A nemůžeš mu to říct nějak jinak, a ne, že dostaneš ban a pak prostě budeš japovat o tom, proč dostaneš ban? Jaj, dobře, kámo.
have to ban you and get your account back.
Ale jakýho muleta tam má? Čum na to. Okay.
So Twitch went
vypadá příšerně.
through with their plan and Jynxzi was banned. Jynxzi posted the email he got from Twitter to announce to anybody that wasn't in the stream what had gone down, because most people would just see that he's been banned and they wouldn't understand why. Mostly because if you're not a fan of a streamer and watch like every single stream, you'll usually find out if they've been banned through that bot on Twitter that just always posts when people are banned, and usually it's everyone in the comments celebrating about it. Now, the funny thing is, even though this wasn't Jynxi's fault, it says the account was banned for hacking and platform manipulation, which again implies
To je insane, kámo. Jynxzi je hacker.
that it's his fault. Engaging in activities that demonstrate or facilitate the disruption of private government or Twitch services through DDoS, hacking, exploits, phishing, viruses, and such other tools. Examples of volative conduct include, but are not
Musí tak otravný, kámo, že ty si jenom chceš streamovat Clash Royale, najednou se ti mění titly, pak dostaneš ban, že jakoby za nic vlastně, a máš zrujnovaný den. Bych nechtěl.
limited to disrupting and or tampering with the integrity of Twitch services. So technically, this is the truth because a hacker got into his account, but the way that this like generic explanation is worded, everyone that had a hate boner for Jynxzi came out the woodwork to accuse him of basically, you know, view botting. And then Jynxzi had to put out his own statement even saying, just got banned on Twitch temporarily because someone hacked into my account. Hopefully we can return today. Although if you look at his account now, that tweet has been taken down. Now, the reason why this situation is pretty bad for Jynxzi is because time and time again, he has always been accused of view botting. And again, I've talked about this before. I talked about this with the always been accused of view botting. And again, I've talked about this before. I talked about this with the Kaisana and XQC drama where XQC accused Kai, Kai's friends of like view botting. And it's always such a baseless claim, and it's so easy to make because you can't prove one way or another. You can't prove if the views are legit.
Můžeš to provnout, však když byla ta XQC jaká na drama, tam největší jakoby point bylo to, že ty jakoby vidíš, jaký účty jsou jakoby lognutý a jaký účty jsou prostě z browseru random nějakýho, jako ne-actual účtu. Jakoby když koukáte na Twitch z browseru, kde nemáte přihlášenýho uživatele, tak se vám započítá ten view na Twitchi, ale nemůžete psát, protože nemáte od koho, že jo. A pak se tam pull-upnula statistika a u Káje tam bylo 80% lidí, tam koukali na ten jeho stream bez lognutýho účtu. To je za prvý. A za druhý, když Kai Senat a iShow Speed dělali collab stream, tak oba udělali poll, jakože hlasování. Že Kai Senat tam měl asi 20 000 diváků a iShow Speed tam měl asi 40 000 diváků. Tak na tom hlasování u iShow Speeda hlasovalo asi 30 000 lidí a u Kaje, který tam měl 20 000 lidí, tam hlasovalo, že 2000. Chápeš? Buď Kai Senat má cílovku, že dvouletý děti, kteří neví, jak se ovládá počítač, nebo všichni koukají na televizi, já nevím, nebo se to prostě botuje, což je jakože být pravděpodobný teda. Pro mě, to tak vyznělo prostě. Takže nevím, co tady Mr. Pyro japuje. Podle mě jako je to docela straightforward.
Yeah, but you can't prove that they...
Nebo když tak mě opravte, ale podle mě to tak vyznělo, že prostě Kai Senat si legit prostě tehdy si legit prostě botoval ty viewers. Že fake it till you make it.
Not legit. So it basically boils down to, do you like this streamer? If you do, their views are legit. Do you not like this streamer? Then no, they're view botting. They have to be view botting. Now people pull up various examples, like when he had 100,000 live viewers, but only 7,000 people actually voted on a poll that he ran. And then in April last year, Jynxzi got into a bit of drama with a streamer called Trainwrecks whilst he was on live with Agent 00. And he basically asked Trainwrecks, who's the biggest botter? And he says, it's the one on Twitch. And this led to everyone in chat just spamming Jynxzi's name.
It's the number one botter, though.
I know who you guys want me to say, but that's not the number one botter. The number one botter is on Twitch. Unless you're counting the stupid streams that get botted, it's like 2 million viewers. Like,
and then Ron, another streamer who was there, started like rolling his R's, which is something that Jynxzi is infamously known for. He stole that from the Swedes, by the way. Swedish people roll their R's first.
So?
Jynxzi bots 100%. Oh, 100%.
Who's the Twitch guy?
And then Ron rolls his R, like saying that it's me. Okay, Ron. Ron, maybe you could get some views if you made real content for once in your life.
Now, in typical fashion with
Insane. Jo, dobrý, čete, mně přijde, že to prostě, tohle video je fakt jako nothing burger, úplně o ničem. Já se vám omlouvám, kámo, za videjko, já to tady se stopnu. A dobrý, jakoby prostě to, co máme z toho odníst je, byla tam nějaká prostě Jynxzi dostal hacknuto, kámo, myslel si, že nějaký týpek, že to je někdo z jeho modů, actually to byl on, je schizofrení a changeal si title sám. To je celý, legit, to je celý video. Dobré, v popisku kupte Manbong, nashledanou, mějte se.